Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today we officially have a streak going. We were able to reach Ante 9 or higher on the red, blue, and yellow decks. Next, we have the green deck. Let's see if we can do 4 in a row. Okay, in the first round, I have some diamonds. I have 3 6s, but I'm going to go for the diamonds. The diamonds win. So 2 discards, 1 hand, we get $6. Not a bad start. We have 2 buffoon packs, so I don't need to take this rental right away. I can take mail-in rebate for money. That's a great start. I could commit to an Eternal. So, do I want Eternal Lustful Joker or do I want Rental Glutinous Joker? Eternal or Rental? I guess the safest thing to do for us to just beat Ante 8 is take the Eternal instead of the Rental and go next. I guess I can hold on to the Glutinous Joker. So here, I could try to discard for 6s. I could just play the straight. If I play the straight, it wins, and I actually get a lot of extra money from saving hands and from saving discards. That's fine. This Eternal, in theory, could hurt our long-term prospects, but we demonstrated in the last 3 runs, the Eternals aren't really that bad. It's fine. We can pick up an Arcana pack here. We could take a Jupiter card, could take a Clever Joker. With Lustful Joker, usually you're trying to play flushes, and if you're trying to play flushes, you take Jupiter. If we are playing on the gold stake, maybe we don't want to play flushes, since the blue stake gives us -1 discard. Also, since we are playing on the green deck, maybe we don't want to use our discards to find a flush if discards are going to be expensive. Maybe against this particular boss, we want something like this, Clever Joker. I think I'm going to give flushes a try, and even though we don't get any benefits from interest, I do want to save my money until I have $20 before opening Arcana packs in case there's a Hermit. So I'm not going to take the reroll surplus, I'm just going to go next. Probably. Yeah, let's go next. Alright, I will discard to try to find hearts. I could discard a 2 for money. Because I leveled up the flush, I could try to play a spade flush. I think I want to go for the hearts. I will discard the 2. It's $5. That's a lot of money. Uh-oh. This is expensive. So we spent $4 worth of hands. Bummer. It's okay. Spend $4 worth of hands, but we got $5 from discarding the 2. So, worth it, maybe. We have 2 rentals here, probably we don't want. Let's try a Spectral pack. I can Hex. Hex is pretty good, but also mail-in rebate's pretty good. Maybe I want a Purple Seal. If I am going for flushes, Purple Seal seems pretty good. Maybe... Polychrome is really good for the long term. Bummer. Also, having money in the early game sets you up for the long term. I do want a standard pack. I could take a purple 3 of hearts. Seems good. Go next. So as long as we get a hearts flush, we win. I can save a Hermit. Alright. Use a hand. And then ship it. Okay. We're doing great on scoring so far. Could take Eternal Smear Joker to help with the... This would be kind of like a value generator. So having Smear Joker makes it easier for us to get our flushes. And if it's easier for us to get our flushes, we use less discards. And if we use less discards, that gives us more money because we're playing on the green deck. I don't want to commit the extra Joker slot to an Eternal. Like if this were Eternal Mailing Rebate, would you take it? Maybe. I'm not going to take Smear Joker. I'm not going to take Roll Joker. We can take a Celestial pack. Jupiter's fine. Standard pack. I could pick up more hearts. I could pick up a holographic card or a gold card. Holographic and gold are both great if we're playing flushes. Do I want a naked 5? I think I'll do it. If I wasn't playing on the green deck, maybe I wouldn't take the 5 there. But I do actually want to try to get my flushes with fewer discards because that saves me money. And let's go next. I hate the green deck. I love getting a Hermit though. Go ahead and ship it. Level 3 flushes, no problem. Alright, boss reroll is great. This could be another hologram run. I think with flushes it's pretty easy to just take hearts. Yeah, let's do it. Go Spectral Pack in case there's an Ankh. Or a Hex. I could go Incantation for my hologram. Purple Seal is good, Gold Seal is good. Let's go Incantation. Bummer. Mime is okay to retrigger the gold card. It is a rental mime, but I think it'll pay for itself. We could go Arcana. Go one more first. Do I want a Vampire? Long term, if I am trying to get to Ante 9, maybe I want to do that with glass cards. And so maybe I don't want the Vampire. If I'm only going to Ante 8, I think Vampire is fine. Hermit gives me 20 bucks. Temperance gives me 9. I probably prefer Death over Temperance. So maybe this 2 of Spades or... Yeah, 2 of Spades once it become... I could turn it into Steel and then copy it. And then that would be very good with the mine, but we would miss out on 20 bucks. I think I'd rather have the money. So, Death. And then Hermit. I would like to find a Devil card. Temperance is okay. Take a free roll here. I think if I have Lustful Joker, I think if I am going for flushes, maybe I don't take a rental red card. I could take DNA. Go next. Base cards are face down. Alright, let's find our hearts. I can copy the ace. I could wait and try to copy a purple 3. I think I'll just make this 3 of hearts. I'm not completely sold on the mime, especially as a rental, so I think I'm going to say no to the mime. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Have we gotten the hologram every time? I think so. Well, alright. If you want to go to Ante 9, you just get the hologram, basically. Could take Lovers and make some wild cards. Nah. Take a free roll. Mercury, Pluto, we don't care about. Let's go Buffoon first. Trading card. If you want to go to Ante 9 or 10, trading card every time. I guess. Strength. Okay. I could try to do flush houses. That's why I made an extra 3, because I have the 3 of purple 3s already, but with hologram it is tough to do flush houses. So strength here probably doesn't matter. I could use the moon on diamonds, I guess. Go next. Alright, we can snap off the diamonds. We can discard 4 hearts. I can make more hearts. Okay. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. As a straight. I have a wild card. I can play 5 hearts. I'll be honest, team. Does it feel a little bit like we're playing with fire? Use a discard, use a hand. Seems kind of spooky. Spectral pack. I should have rerolled first. I can get a red seal on a king. Yeah, maybe red seal king in case we get a photograph later. We get a free reroll here. Take a Jupiter card. Okay. Celestial pack. Maybe Mercury. Maybe doesn't matter. Go next. Alright, see, now we're fine. We can play the 3. Get another one of those. We can snap off the 4. We could discard the purple seal. Easily. Okay. I could turn the 3 into a molt card. I could save the Empress for the future and then use DNA to copy the molt card in the future, but using it here is fine. I don't actually care that much about copying the molt card. Alright, we don't do the blackboard if we're doing hearts. Death is great. Do want to go back in time. So, boss has no discards. Having -1 hand could be kind of spooky. Alright, let's not do that. Especially if DNA, we want to use up one of our hands anyway. We probably don't hex. I could make more purple. I could make more cards with familiar. I could make a red gold card. Probably familiar. Familiar gives me the short-term gains for the hologram. Purple seal is long-term. Go familiar. That's fine. Celestial pack. I'm going to pass on the celestial pack since I have hologram. I have plenty of scaling. I have plenty of points. I have a rental trading card. So go next. Alright, against this particular boss, we could make another 3. Alright. Death means we can't die. I can use death here to make more purple. I might end up playing 4 of a kind 3s if we got so many 3s. I don't know. Banner. Alright, we get a free roll here. That's it for the clown. I could spin the wheel. Probably we should be saving money. Spectral pack, do I want the Ankh? To try to copy the hologram? Or ectoplasm? I'm down with ectoplasm. Do I stick with the trading card? Yeah, why not? DNA is not ideal for a long-term plan, but it works for a short-term plan. Go next. Boss gonna debuff my clubs. We can snap off a 4. We can snap off the Queen of Diamonds. Okay. Let's use our discard. Okay. I didn't do the purple seal there because with -1 hand size, it actually is a little bit challenging to draw a flush. So, just to be safe. But also we know that only one flush wins because we have the hologram. Okay. Standard pack. Any hearts, basically. Go next. I can snap off a 3 of clubs. Discard. I can make more purple seals or more red seals. Let's go purple. They're also foil. Foil's really good with flushes. Since I already have a joker giving me multi. Okay, death is great. I don't need these celestial packs. I probably don't need hone. I don't need another eternal. Let's go next. Debuff clubs are okay. I can snap off a 7. I can play the 3 to copy it. I can discard first. If I discard this purple, probably I'm okay drawing more hearts, especially if I have a death card. I'm not going to discard 2 purple, just 1. Okay. I could make a wild card. I could save the lovers just in case. Chip it. Maybe with all these 3s, maybe we do, I don't know, flush 5. Don't need smiley face, don't need glutinous. Let's go, let's see here. Seed money doesn't do anything. Arcana pack looking for a hermit. Hung man is great. Also, I can make a red gold card. But I think the hung man is more important. Smooth out our draws. Okay, let's go next. Snap off a 6. Alright, I can make another 3 of hearts. I need a second flush. That's kind of spooky. I can make this 3 into a wild 3 and then ship it. Alright, so I need, you know, maybe having only 2 jokers in Ante 5, round 13. Maybe I need a little bit more. Ancient Joker on hearts. Maybe I need to take a Celestial pack. Level up 4 of a kind. 2 more rentals. Okay, standard pack, no? Too expensive. Go next. Maybe I can afford it. Steel ace with a gold seal, that's huge. Okay. Do I want to keep copying 3s or do I want to make more aces? Snap off the 6. Probably make more aces because they're steel. Pretty sure this flush doesn't win. Oh. We had the foil. That's why we had the foil, okay. Arcana first. No Hermit. I could take Judgment instead of Priestess. Crafty Joker's great. I will take the Celestial pack. Bummer. Go next. Alright, so I'm sorting by suit. I can snap off the 9. These are all hearts. I could play this one. I can play these hearts. And then maybe it doesn't win. Or with Crafty Joker, maybe it barely wins. Okay. Golden Joker, no. Let's go Arcana for Hermit. We do get a Hermit. Then we can go Buffoon pack. Droll Joker is great, actually. More Molt for our hologram. Take a blank voucher. Go next. Boss says play only one hand. Bummer. Snap off a 10. Play the 3. Pretty sure we can win with a single flush here. So play the 3 and then discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the ace for the money. Chariot, Devil, Magician. I think I want Devil for gold cards, or maybe Magician is better. Maybe Magician is just better. I need more money. That's what I'm trying to say, is I need more money rather than making a steel card there. Jupiter. Mirror Joker is helpful for making our hands. Gonna go next. Snap off the 3. This is awkward because it's not gonna count as a flush. So how do we fix that? I need to draw something that's not a 3 of hearts, or I need to draw exactly a 3 of hearts. That works. The -1 hand size is making it really hard to use these purple seals. Maybe I should be a little bit more aggressive with the purple seals. Though with the trading card, having only one discard is awkward. Okay, I could take 20 bucks. I could delete 2 cards. Probably, if the boss says we only get to play one hand, probably what we want to do is delete 2 cards. Just to play it safe. I can take a Polychrome 9. So that's a solid long-term plan. If I can find a suit changer, I'm willing to give it a try. I could re-roll this boss if this boss is going to make it so I can't use DNA and I can't use trading card here. But we can survive this. So I could discard, but I am slightly concerned. So that's my 4 of a kind. Nah, we got it. Alright. I could play the flush 5 just to unlock it. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Extra hand size here is kind of big. Maybe I am supposed to take the extra hand size instead of the booster packs. And go next. Boss is going to debuff my diamonds, so I can snap off the jack here. And we said probably it's safe to discard purple. With the extra hand size now, I feel very comfortable. Alright. Give me a heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chip it. $6.75 on the hologram. Nice. Take a standard pack for the hologram. I could take a buffoon pack for more points. Fancy ace is okay. Not ideal. Snap off a king. Okay, so if I wanted to, instead of making more of these gold seal aces, let's make more of these threes for the flush 5. Okay, I can definitely discard one of these threes. I don't know if I can discard 2 of these threes. Empress I can use on 2 threes. Cool. Inweasable Joker. So if it copies Lustful Joker, at least it's a polychrome. Copying Hologram is best. If it copies anything else, we could just sell it. I think this is a situation where I'm not a believer. So I'm gonna go next. Okay. I could discard this 3. I could copy it first. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 flushes to win. Flush is about 150,000. Okay. Boss reroll's cool. What's this? Boss is extra large. I don't currently have an answer to that. Except playing a lot of hands. Could take 20 bucks. I could make it 1 glass card. 1 glass card in the whole deck is not very exciting, though it does give me an opportunity to possibly copy it with DNA. I think probably the safest thing to do is use the Hermit. And then I could reroll the boss if this is going to be difficult. Yeah, maybe. Could take mail-in rebate for 3s. Seems very lucrative. Mail-in rebate instead of trading card. Trading card is just so good for us. Go next. Get rid of the jack. Okay. I can make a wild 3, or I can make a gold seal ace, which is steel, which helps a little bit. I can play the flush 5. I maybe should just play the flush, and then that way I get the gold seal value. Could take the Chad. Chad gives me points. I think Chad instead of Crafty Joker, since I have so many foils. Maybe I'm supposed to take 4 of a kind instead of flushes on the level up there. I could take a purple 7. Okay. You want to reroll now? Am I going to beat the Violet Vessel? It depends on whether or not I get a Justice card in the next shop. The odds of that are pretty low. 1 random Joker disabled, that's probably fine. So I can play a 3 for the DNA. I can play a flush, which I don't think wins. And then I can use my purple seals after. Oh, maybe with the Chad, maybe this does win actually. Yeah. I should have been a little bit more confident and then got the purple seals. Strength, I could turn a 2 into a 3. I could take the boss reroll. Go next. My hologram is disabled. That's okay, because I wasn't going to use it on the first hand anyway. I play the 3. My DNA is disabled, that's okay. I need to re-trigger the gold card with the Chad. Alright, Chad's done. I think I can discard 2 purples. Moon, wheel. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a flush house, which is not what I want. I can play a pair. I could play a full house. Maybe the full house is fine. Even if it's not leveled up, I still get to re-trigger the... Well, I don't have the Chad, but I do have the hologram. This is enough. And if it's not enough, then I'll draw a flush. Alright. We were able to beat Ante 8 somewhat successfully, I guess. With just the hologram, basically. Now what? Ante 9. Ante 9 says play 5 cards. Not a problem. Idle. Not quite there yet. So we want the Arcana packs. Looking for money, looking for death. I could make some gold cards. I think maybe making some bonus cards that I can re-trigger with the Chad seems not terrible. Arcana. I could make a glass card. I could use the Emperor. I have 61 cards in deck. Let's go Emperor. Chariot, Hierophant. Okay. Go next. So, as much as possible, I want to play the flush 5. Maybe what I want to do is I want to make steel cards copied with the DNA. I could discard the purple seals, but that might be a little bit greedy. Let's ship this and then we get the gold card value. I need heiress cards is what I need. I think we can do this. I think we can beat the boss with an heiress card. So ectoplasm, I don't think we can afford the -2 hand size if we're playing flushes. I can copy the steel card and get more purple seals that way. Standard pack. I can take a very fancy 10, but it's spades and not hearts, but I can turn it into hearts. I said that before, but I haven't gotten a sun card, which is not unexpected. Okay. We can copy the 3, we can play the 3. I think maybe we don't do DNA anymore. Maybe DNA is a little bit too dangerous. Maybe we discard to try to find 3s first. So I have a flush 5. A flush 5 we are predicting is not going to win. But is it close enough where I can play a flush 5 and I can follow up with a flush? Probably that's okay. And ship it. Okay, and I can play the gold card for the money. I will go bonus 2. And maybe I get a strength card. So flush is 200,000. I can beat the boss with 1 flush 5 and then 2 flushes. Basically. Hermit is great. Trading card I can swap out for some kind of score. Could take 20 bucks here. I could remove a queen and an ace. That helps. All right. I'll reroll once. I can take the photograph instead of the trading card. I don't have that many face cards, but I could make more. Ooh. I guess for this boss we just get rid of the trading card. Go next. Alright, so we can't do DNA because we have to play 5 cards. So we just dig for the 3s, basically. I know with the steel card, does the steel card win? Fool gives me a hungman. With 2 steel cards, this wins. Alright, ship it. I desperately need a sun card. Because now 2 million points, face cards are debuffed. I can reroll the boss. Stinky. Mars, sure. I can take an 8, I could take another 3. Could take a grabber. Grabber's cool. So 5 and 8, we're gonna hang them. I can copy the steel card. I could copy the jack, but is the flush gonna be better than my flush 5? It is. And then I can reroll the boss. Okay. So flush with 2 steel cards. And then I don't need to discard the purple. Strength. Okay. I could save strength to turn a 10 into a jack. I could turn a 2 into a 3. I can use the chariot to make a steel card. So maybe I'm supposed to save the strength and save the chariot for the next round. This should work. Ooh, it's short. That's not great. Okay. Do I want... That means I need to save the chariot for the next round. I can play the ace for money. And I can play the flush 5. Interesting. All right. I can use death to make another steel card. I can make another glass card. I can copy the queen. I could use hermit for money. Go money. Buffoon pack. I probably want to replace the droll joker. But I don't know if I get to do that right now or if I need to be a little bit more patient. Hungman helps. Maybe the strength card's not so important. Steel Joker's a times 2.8, so that's going to be better than Droll Joker. Here we go next. Boss is extra large. That's not great. Maybe I want to reroll that too. Spade cards are debuffed. Okay, I can live with that. So, ace and 7, I want to hang them. I want to make jacks for the photograph. I want to copy steel cards. Okay. I want to play a jack and some 3s and a 2. And with the steel joker, this is enough. So I can discard a purple seal. I can discard 2 purple seals. There's the sun. We save the sun for the spades. Save it for the polychrome cards. Okay. I can hang the 9. I can hang the 6. I can discard 1, 3. I can make a glass card for the future. But for right now, we just put the jack. I could play the ace for money. Do the ace. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chip it. Okay, maybe I could have beaten the wall. Okay, Celestial pack, fine. We could take Mars, I guess. Passing on a Matador. Standard pack, I could take a purple 6 just to grow the hologram. That's okay. Go next. All right, so probably what we want to do is make a glass card and then copy it. Probably what we want to do is copy the polychrome cards if we dig. discard all this stuff. So I can polychrome 10. I can flip into hearts. And then I can copy it. And then hopefully it doesn't break. Ace I can play for money. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jack in front, ship it. Now I need a strength card for my 10, turn it into a jack. That'd be great. Alright, one more round on my photograph. Okay. I could do a little more re-rolling for tarot cards. I don't know if I have enough points. Glass Queen helps. I could take another jack. Boss is base chips and mold halved, so probably that's the flavor of boss that beats us. Okay. Let's go next. So, skip for the money, reroll the boss. Hearts debuff? No. No repeat hand types. Sure. Probably. Okay. King, I can re-trigger the photograph. Basically, I'm just looking for my fancy cards. I look at Hermit. So I've got the 10. I can play the 10. Maybe I discard for steel first. I can play 3 of a kind. I can play ace high. I got a lot of steel 3s. I have 2 glass cards. 3 of a kind doesn't work. So the one improvement I can get, I guess I could draw the glass queen would be best. Maybe I should have kept the 3, the fancy 3. High card doesn't do it. All right, so we play these. All right, so polyglass for the Chad. Then I have Red Seal King for the photograph. 3.2 on Steel Joker. 11.25 on the hologram. 2 steel cards. Chip it. A billion points. We lose the photograph though, and also I broke my glass card. Bummer. And we did it. We got an extra Joker slot. So now I need to play the same hand. So I skipped with the expectation that we were going to lose, but since we survived an extra ante, I guess I'll play another ante. I could take another Jupiter card. Joker, probably not. Devil, no. Mars, no. Saturn, no. Eris, yes. Well, maybe Eris doesn't matter anymore. Fool for Jupiter, or do we make a glass card? I think I'm supposed to make glass. So, glass king. Empress, maybe. Alright. Pretty sure we're toast. I can basically discard everything until we get our glass cards. Magician, nope. Don't need this glass. Hierophant, nope. I could play a do nothing flush, but just dig for those glass cards. Okay. There's a glass card, so I guess I can play this Flavor of Flush. I could dig for more glass, but I would have to give up steel to do that. I guess that's it then. I only have one hand anyway. So we do the 10s, we could play a flush house. No, the flush is better. I want to put the king here. I don't have the photograph anymore. Actually, I forgot I don't have the photograph anymore. So none of this matters. Chip it. I was holding on to the jacks and also holding on to the red seal king because of the photograph, but if I don't have the photograph, then that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gold seal in front. This is what the deck looks like. So we got, what is it, 26 threes? That's the thing about DNA is, and I guess hologram. So hologram, if you're adding a bunch of cards to your deck, it's going to make it very difficult for you to get reasonable poker hands. Usually you're opening standard packs and you don't really have control over what you pick. So it could be difficult for you to get cards of the same suit. If you want to do, let's say, Lustful Joker, we want to do hearts, all hearts flushes. But, of course, DNA is useful for doing a thing. DNA is really good with the hologram because every round you get to add a card, every round you get to grow the hologram. That's cool. It does take up a Joker slot. DNA is not free. One, it takes up a Joker slot. Two, it takes up a Joker slot, and even though it adds good cards to your deck, we get more copies of the threes, it doesn't remove the bad cards from our deck. And so we were able to play the flush 5 a couple times, and we could play the flush 5 a couple more times, but when you really do have a lot of cards in our deck, then it makes it difficult for you to obtain new, better cards later. So if you get an early DNA, it will copy whatever your best card at the time is, but it doesn't help you make copies of a better card that you get later. So later on, we get glass cards that we want to copy, but we can't draw our glass cards because we have 60 cards in the deck. We can't draw our polychrome card after we decided that that's a thing that we want to do. And so DNA and hologram in general, these two make your deck very inflexible. It makes it so that you can't pivot as easily to whatever kind of different thing that you want to be doing. And that's pretty important. If you want to go for higher antes, if you want to go ante 11 or ante 12, you need to typically introduce some steel cards or start relying on glass cards. One advantage of playing flushes instead of playing pairs is you get to score 5 cards at a time, so you get to play 5 glass cards at a time if you have 5 glass cards to play, which sometimes you don't. Maybe you end up playing just 3 glass cards per hand. Oh well. All right. Not terribly surprised that we were able to survive as long as we did with the hologram and DNA, and we actually had a trading card for a while to kind of offset the drawback of the DNA and use trading card to remove cards from our deck, but it wasn't enough for us to get super high deck quality by the end. Definitely, if you're playing pairs, like we said before, pairs you can struggle to get past the Violet Vessel and Ante 8. Sometimes that could be a problem if you don't score enough points with your pairs. You can struggle to get past Ante 9 because the Ante 9 boss is almost 1,000,000 points, so kind of similar to hitting the Violet Vessel in Ante 8. So maybe not that surprising that the flushes are going to score more points in the end game, going to have more opportunity for glass cards and steel cards for us to get a little bit further reach, but a real challenge to get through the early game. Oh, another thing I was going to mention about DNA is DNA costs you a hand every round, and if you're using one hand every round for DNA, and we were also using one discard every round for our trading card, then you don't get to be as greedy with the purple seals. You have to play it a little bit safer. If you're in a situation where you need to get 2 flushes, that can be very stressful. If you've already used up one of your hands, if you've already used up one of your discards. But we were able to barely make it work, and I do want to emphasize barely. Take care, everyone.